moguls, welcome to the show, and today we're going to talk about dividend aristocratic stocks so that you can see which ones are doing good and which ones you think will continue to do well in the next couple years. Since the stock is on a rocky road with the presidential election coming, it's hard to find jobs, businesses are closing. These are stocks that have been around for a very long time and have been, giving people a good portfolio of investments. So dividend aristocratic stocks, let's just talk about how they're selected. So it just isn't easy for a business to get on the list, but when a company has the name dividend aristocrat as status, it's very great. So they must be a member of the S&P 500. So on this list, all these companies are on the S&P 500. And they have to have an increase per share based dividend, excluding special dividends, every year for at least 25 consecutive years. So I like that. If I invest in this company, it's going to increase its dividends to me every year for 25 consecutive years. And so it's giving me money back. They must have a minimum float, excluding closely held shares owned by insiders or founders or special people like that. And to have a market capitalization of at least $3 billion. So it's in a market that lots of people around the world, doesn't matter which country you're in, people like it, know it, and are buying it, which is very, very good. And they need to have at least 5 million in daily share trading values for 3 months prior. So that's nice to know that there's a lot of people interested in buying and trading this stock. So it's a popularity contest, you could say. And let's see what else. S&P Dow Jones also, the index can never fall below 40 stocks. So if any point fewer than 40 stocks meet the requirements above the index, they can include the stocks with at least 20 years of consecutive dividend increases to get the minimum of 40 stocks. Okay. And they are good investments long term. Okay, let's go over the list. There are a lot. So I hope you enjoy this. It's very great. So, we're going to just talk about one that you all know, Coca-Cola, KO, and consecutive years of dividend growth is 57. And then Johnson & Johnson, that's J&J, they're in the healthcare because right now with Corona and the mask and stuff, you might be interested in Johnson & Johnson. And they're in healthcare and they have 57 years of dividend growth. So I'm going to give you all the 57 years. Procter & Gamble, this is P&G. It's consumer staples. And let's see who else is 57 years. Genuine parts. Some of you might not have thought of this one or looked at this one, so I'm giving you genuine parts, which is GPC, consumer discretionary. All right, Emerson Electric, EMR. It's in industrials. And Dover, DOVER, which is Dove for short, DOV, and they're in industrials. Colgate-Palmolive. We need to wash our dishes. We need to brush our teeth. So Colgate-Palmolive, everyone has probably bought this in their lifetime. CL. So take a look at them and see if you like them. They're consumer staples. And 3M. That is the MMM. They're from everything from Post-its to masks to all kind of business things. It's like a little mini index. You might like that one. It's industrials. So that's MMM, the triple M. Okay, let's go into Stanley Black & Decker. Stanley Black & Decker. A lot of you are remodeling your houses, you're buying furniture and stuff. So Stanley Black & Decker, you probably need some tools to build things with. So that's SWK. Ticker symbol SWK. They're industrials. 52 consecutive years of dividend growth. We like that. Hormel Foods. I told you guys about Hormel Foods. Everyone buys Hormel Foods, HRL, especially when you're stocking up and you have that stocked up food just in case for emergency. They're consumer staples, 51 years. Okay, These are all 48 consecutive years of dividend growth. Let's do Target. We love the Target, TGT. So check out the Target, consumer discretionary. You can pretty much buy everything you need for a pandemic there. You can buy food, you can buy dog food, you can buy snacks, bicycles, clothes, shoes. So check out the Target. PPG Industries, PPG, materials. We need material. Leggett and Platt, Leggett and Platt, Leggett and Platt. That's LEG, consumer discretionary. Also 48 consecutive years of dividend growth. Illinois Toolworks, Illinois Toolworks. Some of you probably never heard of this, but check it out. ITW, it's in industrials, and they've had 48 years. Okay, Becton, Dickerson and Company. Becton, Dickerson and Company. That is spelled BECTON, and that's B as in boy, D as in do, and X as in X-ray. They are in healthcare. 48 consecutive years. Alrighty. Oh, Hormel Foods was 51 years. I think he told you that. Okay, let's go. And then another one, W.W. Granger. W.W. Granger. Sounds like a movie, right? The Long Ranger, but it's W.W. Granger. GWW, it's industrials. 48 consecutive years. Okay, let's look at some 47-year dividend growth companies. Okay, you probably heard about AbbVie. Because of all the corona, there's a lot of healthcare companies trying to get the vaccine and give you good things to protect you. So AbbVie, ABBVIE, and that is capital ABBV. Abbott Laboratories, ABT, 47 consecutive years for both of them. Kimberly-Clark, I think there's the Kleenexes and the tissues. You buy a lot of their stuff and probably don't even realize it. So it's kind of like a little mini index in this one company. They have a variety of products. Kimberly-Clark, that's KMB, Consumer Staples. Okay, Federal Realty Investment Trust. Federal Realty Investment Trust. One of your REITs and real estates. FRT, 47 years. Alrighty, PepsiCo, the drink company that's also a snack company. I think I told you they're getting into hard liquor. So Coca-Cola and Pepsi, seems like everyone's doing the hard seltzer drinks. So I told you everyone's been eating, snacking, drinking, binge watching on TV, and looking for jobs and praying for hope from the White House. Will they give the people of America more than a measly $1,200? Whoever came up with the measly $1,200 should be voted out, in my opinion, because when you're getting $300,000 from lobbyists as a politician, that's a lot of money. And then you want to just come up with some low number, like it's a little bit above 1,000, a little bit under 1,500. Everyone should be getting checks for $2,000 minimum while the world is shut down, in my humble opinion. Continuing. All right, PepsiCo, it's the PEP, Consumer Staples. VF Corp. So that's V as in Victory, F as in Frank, and C as in Cake, Consumer Discretionary. So check out the VF Corp. That's one that's kind of like, I've never heard of it too much. It's not in the news, so I'll just repeat it a couple of times to see if you'd like to look at it. V as in Victory, F as in Frank, Corp, VFC. It's Consumer Discretionary, 47 years. Do meet with your licensed broker and your accountant. I'm not a financial broker, so please remember that. Nucor, Nucor. This is another one that you probably haven't heard of. It's a materials, 46 years in growth, dividend growth. So Nucor, Nucor, and that ticker symbol is NUE. So S&P Global, SPGI, it's financials, 46 years. All right, Archer Daniels Midland, ADM, they're consumer staples, and 45 years. All righty. Automatic data processing. We need automatic data processing in a tech age. So ADP, information technology, and that's 45 years. All right. Lowe's. Everyone's been building. I told you Lowe's, and Home Depot. Just like stocks went up. So Lowe's is LOW, Consumer Discretionary, 45 years. Consolidated Edison, ED, Utilities, 45 years. Let's see, moving along, we'll go to Walgreens Boot Alliance. Walgreens Boot Alliance, WBA. There's mixed reviews on how they're doing right now in the pandemic. They're consumer staples, 44. I think everyone loves the Walgreens. We go in to get toothpaste, soda pop, drinks, snacks, pharmaceuticals. You can get everything in there, and it's convenient. Clorox, through the roof right now during the pandemic. CLX, and I think that we will be buying Clorox the rest of our life to clean and wipe and disinfect and do all those things. Clorox, CLX, consumer staples, 43 years. Okay, McDonald's, we all love the McDonald's, and they're bringing back a great breakfast menu with, I think, pastries and muffins and donuts and all kind of fun things. They got the lattes now, like a Starbucks. And since Coffee Bean in Los Angeles, all about Coffee Bean where you are, but on La Cienega, Coffee Bean closed, and Beverly Hills, Coffee Bean closed. So there's Starbucks for coffee drinks and McDonald's and a couple other places, but the popular ones are Starbucks and McDonald's. McDonald's, MCD, Consumer Discretionary, 43 years. 43 years of consecutive dividend growth, which means they increase their dividends for you, the investor, for holding their stock. Pentair, PNTAR, that's PNR, Industrials. Walmart, we love the Walmart. It's been around. Everyone knows Walmart. You can stock up on all kinds of things. It's like the best thing next to Costco if you're not in membership in Costco. So if you're not into Costco, you might want to check out Walmart, WMT. If you're not into Amazon because Amazon's too pricey, then Target, Walmart, Costco, B&J's are all home delivery. You can buy everything from there. You can buy toys, you can buy clothing, you can buy kids stuff, you can buy dog food, you can buy toothpaste, shampoo, toilet paper, Clorox, food, water, alcohol. You pretty much buy everything at bargain prices at Walmart. So it's WMT. They have online. They're going to have membership. They have all kind of good stuff for you. Consumer staples, 43 years. Medtronic. So this is one you probably haven't heard of. Medtronic. MEDTRONIC. MDT. That's healthcare. They have 42 years. Sherwin-Williams. You got to paint your house. You got to paint your buildings. You got to paint inside your rooms. When you're selling a home, what's the first thing that someone will do if it's old home? They will paint the outside so it looks nice and new. And painting your home can bring an increase of thousands of dollars and 10,000, 20,000, a big increase in the sales price. In California, probably even a couple $100,000 if it looks nice and clean on the outside, and clean the walls, paint the walls inside and outside. And everyone likes painting, from hotels to hospitals to homes, commercial. So Sherwin-Williams is SHW, it's materials, 40 years. Cisco, you might have heard of Cisco. This one is SYSCO. There's another one that's spelled sort of similar, SICO, but this one's Cisco, SYSCO. It's SYY, ticker symbol, SYY. So have you heard of Cisco? It's consumer staples. They have 39 years of consecutive dividend growth. Franklin Resources, the bin. I checked out the bin. I like it. I have one. I like it. So bin, Franklin Resources, the bin. It's financials, and they have 38 years. And you can get that one, I think, around $25 or so. It's under $50. So check that one out. See if you like it. Cincinnati Financial. Cincinnati Financial. CINF. Financial. Cincinnati Financial. CINF. It's also in financials, 37 years. Aflac, the little duck commercial, Aflac with a little duck. AFLAC, AFL, financials, 37 years. Okay, Air Products and Chemicals. So some of you don't know about like materials and chemicals. Some of these people are super, super, super wealthy. It's there's not going to be like commercials where, hey, get your like boiling chemicals, plastics and chemicals. And, you're not going to have these fancy celebrities around these commercials unless it's a new trend. But do check out some of these interesting things. Like we need building materials to build our cities, commercial and real estate and things and industrial plants and and making products. So do check out some of those things that you're not familiar with to see if you can get some good prices on a great company. Air Products and Chemicals. A as in apple, P as in Paul, D as in dog. So Air Products and Chemicals, Materials, 37 years. ExxonMobil, XOM. Now, ExxonMobil and your oil companies are having a rocky road, especially with the transition of doing battery-operated cars, electric cars, having new laws coming in by 2025 to have more electrical cars to reduce the smog. So do your due diligence. ExxonMobil. I loved it. I owned it at one time. Energy, 37 years. It's, good company. It's been around, but, you got to speak to your licensed financial broker and see what's best for your portfolio in the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, depending on how long you're going to sell it. Hold your portfolio. If you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader, if you're a long-term holder, there's different things for each person, what is good for you. And the day and the time and the week and the year and the second that you buy your stock is different from anyone else when they bought it. They might have bought it on the dip, and then when you're buying it, it's higher. So you might have to wait. Amcor PLC. Amcor, AMCOR PLC, and ticker symbol AMCR. AMCR. Their materials as well, in 36 years. AT&T, everyone loves the AT&T, ticker symbol T. It's only around, it was $30, then it went to 29, then 28. It's had 35 years. Communication services, everyone needs an AT&T. You need a network to be able to use your phone. You can have a nice Apple phone or whatever phone that you like, but you need the Wi-Fi service to turn it on and to use it and to do your social media and your TikTok. Do follow us on our social media. Use our links below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please donate some coffee money if you can. If you can't send money, please simply subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's in the description before. It really helps support the podcast and helps us to get you content faster to you. Brown-Forman. These are the B shares. Brown-Forman. This is your alcoholic drinks. Yum, yum, yum. BFB. I think it's the Jack Brown, those kind of liquors. Consumer staples, 35 years, and everyone's drinking, and Halloween's coming up, and even though everyone's supposed to stay at home, there's been so many reported house parties. Oh, all you partiers, you're going to go in those houses all close together, and then you go out there and go around people. So please be safe, do your due diligence, wear your mask, and do quarantine if you're around lots of people. Just do the right thing. Cintas, 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 that's CTAS, it's industrials, 35 years. Ecolab, ECOLAB, ECL, materials, 34 years. Okay, McCormick and Company. These are your spices. You probably buy spices like pepper and garlic and cayenne and clove and ginger and all those 30 plus spices, saffron, all those things. Halloween's coming, so you're probably going to be making some spicy apple cider. So McCormick and Company, MKC, Consumer Staples, 34 years. T. Rowe Price Group, that's T. Rowe, ticker symbol TROW, their financials, 33 years. Cardinal Health is healthcare, 32. You might want to check out your health stocks, especially with, Corona and, it's winter. It's going to be a lot of flus and colds and pneumonia. So do be careful. Please watch for elderly people and your loved ones. Chevron, that's another oil company. CVX Energy, 32. Atmos Energy Corporation, ATO, Utilities, 32 years. General Dynamics, GD, Industrials, 28 years. A.O. Smith, not Aerosmith, the rock band, but A.O. Smith, the stock, AOS, Industrials, 27. Lind, LAND, ticker symbol LAN, Materials, 27 years. So you staying with me? Come on, let's go to the end. You might find something that makes you money or gives you profits and stretches your money and grows your money. So Robo Technologies, ROP, Industrials, 27 years. Caterpillar, you probably have heard of Caterpillar. It's really cool. There's also CRISPR Technologies, which the lady just won a prize in science. So this one's different. This is Caterpillar, those machines to mow the lawns and stuff. So that's KAT. But if you want to look at CRISPR technologies, do check those out because those ladies won like a Nobel Peace Prize awards for DNA and health. So do check those out. But this is Caterpillar, CAT, Industrials, 26 years, and people do like this stock. Chubb, CHUBB, nothing to do with weight loss, but just called Chubb, CHUB. It's CB. It's financials, 26 years. Okay, People United Financials, PBCT Financials, 26 years. Otis Worldwide Corp, Otis is Industrials, 26 years. Then we have Carrier Global Corp, CARR, that's Industrials, 26 years. Alrighty, and then the last ones, Ross Stores. You've probably heard about Ross Stores Inc., ROST, Consumer Discretionary, 25. And that the Ross Stores, people are still going in there and shopping, but it's not online. You have to actually physically go in the store, but they do only letting so many people come in the store, and everyone's wearing masks, and everyone finds great fashion deals in there, really cute stuff. It's good for people to buy. I think girls and guys and families like it because they can find toys, dog foods, everything on sale. It's like you got to hunt in there for name brands and the mix of just really economically affordable brands. So a lot of people do like the Ross Stores. Realty Income Corp. Everyone loves the big O. That's real estate, 25 years. Okay, Expeditors International of Washington, Inc. This is probably one you have not heard of, so do check that one out. Expeditors International of Washington, Inc. Industrials, 25 years. Essex Property Trust, Inc., ESS, real estate, 25 years. And let's see, Albemarle Corp, ALB, Albemarle Corp, materials, 25 years. And Raytheon Technologies Corp, I think Raytheon was the one RTX that was removed from the S&P 500, and then the CRM got in there instead of Tesla. So do check out the updates because things do change. So CRM, the Salesforce, got into the S&P 500, and this Raytheon Technologies Corp is the one that was, dropped from the S&P 500, but it's still a good company. It's Industrials, 26 years. And so you have to always check on the day and time when you go buy that stock because everything changes, like I said, day, the week, the month, the hour, the minute, the second. So things change. Some months are slow and red days, even Monday through Friday. Some days are green days, some days are red days, some days are mixed days. So you always have to do your due diligence and really, watch that. And remember, if you sell your stock before a year and a day, you have a bigger tax on there. If you hold it a year and a day, there's less tax. You'll be taxed less on your gain. So do be careful of those things. Do your studying, and I hope these helped you to look for some things that are solid companies that can survive the pandemic, because there's a lot of companies going out of businesses. People are hurting, and if people are hurting to pay their rent, then they're just only going to probably be buying the things that they absolutely need, which is like water and food, and just pulling back on a lot of things. But I see a lot of shopping. I'm kidding you not. People are redecorating. They're buying furniture. Bed Bath & Beyond is skyrocketing. Everyone's seeing increases, like the furniture companies, the online furniture companies, the equipment, Lululemon. Everyone's buying the yoga and workout clothing. Payton bicycles are going through their roof. People are buying workout clothing and workout equipment at home. But if they don't have a job, this is going to be really, a lot of companies can probably, other ones go to bankruptcy or losing sales. But do your due diligence, see what you think is good for you with your licensed broker. Please use our links. Thank you for listening, and have a fabulous week.